1, 2, a 1. Something or take a walk. Starting to come together a little bit, huh? Okay, all right, let's get it.
Would that be an ending, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we're gonna end it there. Yeah.
So after we do
Yeah.
our little
Can we kick off the show and then go into this? Is that possible?
Sure, I thought I already kicked off the show. You want to?
We're at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah, for the live show.
Okay.
Jason's gonna introduce you guys.
Okay, great. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Patterson.
I know all these folks. Hello. Hey, how we doing? Welcome to Music at the Mint, brought to you by the Jazz Foundation of America in conjunction with the Jazz Museum right here in downtown New Orleans. How's everybody doing? Yeah? Okay, we're all pumped because we got a great band here today. It's so great to have a live audience here in the studio, and it's great to have this thing streaming. Every Wednesday at this time, they have a great band with the help of our partners in this on their Facebook pages, and we're talking about the Louisiana Music Factory and Offbeat Publications. Every Wednesday, you can go up to their Facebook and check this shows out. They're all great, and they're all very diverse. I'm Jason Patterson with the Snug Harbor Jazz Bistro. That's a little joint right down the way here. And they asked me to introduce the band and tell you just a little bit about the Jazz Foundation, because a lot of people don't know about it. Do you all know about it? Oh, you do? Well, I don't have to tell you about it. Anyway, they have been helping jazz musicians and any musicians for many, many years now. First in New York, and then they've been down here in Louisiana for quite a while. They've been in New Orleans since Hurricane Katrina, because we just seem to keep having diversity and adversity and all sorts of things happening with our musicians, and they don't have a lot of safety net to help them out when they can't get work. And, you know, between a couple of hurricanes and pandemic, it's been kind of tough on them. So the Jazz Foundation is here for help in so many ways, and we're talking about medical aid and legal aid and housing, and even providing shows like the one today. So if you happen to be in front of your computer and want to go up to jazzfoundation.org and check us out, and there's a big donation button there, and if you have a few extra spare change, we'd appreciate a little donation, and then we can do much more for our musicians, because we love our musicians, don't we? Music is what New Orleans is all about, and today is no exception, because we have Seva Venet. He's a master guitarist and banjoist, and he is quite knowledgeable about those two instruments. He's quite knowledgeable about New Orleans music, and I bet you're going to be participating in the Danny Barker Festival next week.
Absolutely, yes.
Because he knows all sorts about that Danny Barker. He was a great guitarist and banjoist and rockateur. So he's got his very special brass band today, the Flying... Yeah.
Okay.
Is this a debut of the brass band?
This is a recording session. It's not really a band. These are guys that are all my mentors.
Oh, that's great.
And my biggest supporters. And I'm doing some original music today, Jason. So
Oh, that's great.
I'm so glad everybody could be here and part of this process.
Do you want me to introduce the band?
Sure.
All right.
Great.
Because they all are all-stars. Right, Greg? Get up for Greg Stafford over there on the bass drum. Benny Jones is right there on the snare. He's the founder of the Treme Brass Band. Oh, Marie Watanabe is over here on the piano. We have Mr. Williams.
Raymond Williams.
Raymond Williams on the trumpet.
Yeah.
Craig Klein is on the trombone. We have Dr. Michael White on the clarinet. So give it up for Seva Venet and his brass band.
Thank you very much. And once again, I want to, for those of you who are just joining us, we are recording some original music here in the New Orleans style. And these tunes are fresh off the page, and these guys have just been introduced to them earlier this week, and so we're going to continue on now. So some of it might be a little bit tedious, but I hope you find it exciting to watch this process of all these great veterans learning this music and finding their voices in it. And we're going to hopefully do about 3 or 4 more songs altogether, and some of them will be a little more familiar with them, so it'll sound a little more like a concert. So I hope it's not boring for you. Hope you're enjoying this, and if you are enjoying it, great. Tell a friend. Tell all your friends. If you don't, then just very quietly. There's the door over there. All right. Anyway, thanks so much for being here, and welcome to New Orleans. Welcome to the Jazz Museum. Thank you to the Jazz Foundation. Thank you, Jason, for your introduction and for your support. Here we go. Let's do this again, and we're gonna let's do it without the vocal this time. Let's try it without the vocal, okay? So it's fairly simple. You guys can still play your solos, and we'll just do the same thing for the solos. I think that worked out fine. And at the end, after the what would be the A-A-B vocal, we're just gonna play the bridge again twice, and then go out. Okay? Improvise.
So without the vocal, what happens? The rhythm section just plays?
No, you can ad-lib behind what would be the vocal section.
Okay.
You can ad-lib, and then you guys play all those cadences, that ba, 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 ba. Okay? Here we go. One, to get the tempo here. 1, 2, 1. After 1A, we go back and we're starting on the vocals. Okay, let's try again. Can we start on that 5 chord? Start on that F7. Bop, 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 bop. We're going to begin the song there. Okay.
Okay.
You got that right? Ready? 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Michael, you gotta play. Listen. I need that note. Ba, ba, ba.
What's that last note?
That's an F. I need that note.
All right.
Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. I would like to do, that was great, man. That was great, you guys. Thank you. I'd like to do it one more time with the vocal in there, just for fun, so everybody can hear the tune. And I've never performed these tunes, so y'all are the first time that you've heard this song. And here we go. We're going to do it one more time from the top. Same thing. And I'll tell a little story about Mr. Tuba. Mr. Tuba for decades, really. I don't know how long. He was out there in Jackson Square every day. If he wasn't somewhere all over the world, I mean, he was world famous. People said, besides Louis Armstrong, he was probably the most photographed musician from New Orleans of all time. Nowadays, everybody's got a phone, so of course, it's a different world. But in his day, he was very beloved. Every time a little kid would come up, he'd be like, "Come on up here and sit on my knee and take a picture." And he's made a lot of people's lives and days a lot better. So we're going to do this tune one more time, and then we're going to move on with something else new. Here we go. Ready? Yep, on starting the 5. 1, 2, 1, 2. Starting on the 5 chord, starting on the left side. 1, 2, 1, 2.
There are no statues in thy place, yet your legacy remains today. You made the scene and led the band, standing tall, big boss man. You got the people off their feet, jumping and dancing to your big beat. In their moment they forgot to care, grooving down in Jackson Square. And to all the young bucks ready, show their stuff, show up, tune up, listen in, jump on in, play your horn, make it talk, say something or take a walk. There is a rare beauty in this scene. It could only happen in New Orleans. Fertile ground bears splendid fruit, not without a nourished root. Yes, the holes you filled were many, and you had your own from the beginning. As the Pied Piper with fife, you and the scene you made are bigger than life. And to all the young bucks ready, show their stuff, show up, tune up, all in line, jump on in, play your horn, make it talk, say something or take a walk.
All right. How about a hand for that band, y'all? Okay. Thank you all for being here, y'all. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. All right. We're going to do a little Mardi Gras tune for you now. Pass this to Craig, please. That's for you. And you could have this one. The melody's actually, just look at the chords. Let me see. All right, so, yeah. I thought I gave you yours already.
What is it?
Celebrate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got it? Okay, so, yeah, y'all just missed Mardi Gras. It was 8 days ago. Some of you didn't. Some of you, who was here for Mardi Gras? All right, all right. So, biggest party in the world. And I wrote this song about some of the different experiences I had during Mardi Gras over the years. And I hope you enjoy it. It's called Celebrate at the Mardi Gras. Yep, QFC. So let's try it. Y'all are playing those padding pretty much throughout. And y'all you don't have to play that. Just play a regular beat, regular brass band beat. Let's try. Let's just go into it and see what it sounds like. See what it feels like. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I wrote this song in New Orleans, the city of my home, the land of my dreams. Folks down here, we do it right. We celebrate our days and nights. Way back when, before time began, we all lived on a big wheel, and when it passed the top, folks would jump and shout. And that's what Mardi Gras is all about. Now celebrate, celebrate, celebrate at the Mardi Gras. Be a king, eat some cake, dance all night and feel real great. Stop right there. Okay, so yeah, the form is AAB. AAB every time. You got that repeat there. You see the repeat? AAB every time, and the rhythm changes for the B section. It's a cinquillo rhythm. That's the name of it. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Did y'all know that? Y'all know that was a cinquillo? No, Cuban rhythm. Yeah, it was also used by Louis Armstrong on a song called Africa. All right, and Kermit, I think, used it also. Anyway, so here we go with one more time. Y'all ready? So yeah, you take a solo after the first chorus. You got AAB.
AAB, okay.
Okay, and then I sing the second chorus, and then you got AAB. And I sing the third chorus. You want to try it? You want to try a solo with it? You don't have to. Okay.
After first chorus, right?
You don't want? You don't have to take one. It's all right.
I'll try.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I wrote this song in New Orleans, the city of my home, the land of my dreams. Folks down here, we do it right. We celebrate our days and nights. Way back when, before time began, we all lived on a big wheel, and when it passed the top, we would jump and shout. That's what Mardi Gras is all about. Now, celebrate, celebrate, celebrate
celebrate at the Mardi Gras. Be a king, eat some cake, dance all night and celebrate. Uptown, downtown, the Indians sing. They bring. Better listen what the big chiefs say. And Mardi Gras Day, get the hell out the way. Down in Treme, not the break of dawn. You can catch the folk gang as they pass along. They're knocking on doors, you best be aware. We'll follow them down to Congo Square. Now, celebrate, celebrate, celebrate at the Mardi Gras. Be a king, eat some cake, dance all night and celebrate. Down in the upper nine, the stompers meet, parade into the quarter with a stomping beat. Grab a drink, grab a date, and truck on down to St. Anne's Parade, where you can see that Zulu queen. Just stand right there on Claiborne and Orleans. If you bring a bottle of wine, you'll have to share with friends of mine. Now celebrate, celebrate, celebrate at the Mardi Gras. Be a king, eat some cake, dance all night, celebrate. Let's stop right there. That's my bad. That's my mistake. Let's go ahead and we're gonna stop it. We're gonna do the chorus there one more time and then take it out.
Okay, cool. There's a couple of places where we're duplicating some of the notes. Okay. What note are you playing? An E concert? Play your on the G chord you're talking about. Yes. What you know? Okay, I got you. Okay.
Okay, and one other thing, I want y'all to play that chart the whole way through, unless you're soloing. And if you're not soloing, just keep playing that rhythm pattern. Okay. Yeah. Yes. My apologies to your chops. But, and then let's just do those two solos, and then when I sing the third verse, then we're gonna sing the chorus one more time, and then take it out from right there. Okay.
And then on the hit, 3 hits on the end.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. And let's do this without the vocal this time. I do too, but we gotta put some other stuff in later anyways. Thank you. Okay, here we go. What was the tempo on this shit? We're just gonna stick with that tempo. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
you played the solo at the wrong place, but that's all right. That's all right. I think we can use that, huh? You want to do it one more time?
Yeah.
We'll do it one more time with the vocal. I think
And how do we end?
just like that.
It's a double B?
Yeah, double B, and on
double
3
B on
hits.
the end.
Uh huh.
Okay.
All right. Let's
Cue
try.
us to when we get to that.
Okay. Let's do it one more time. And we'll move on. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I wrote this song in New Orleans, the city of my home, the land of my dreams. Folks down here, we do it right. We celebrate our days and nights. Way back when, before time began, and we all lived on a big wheel. Past the top, folks would jump and shout, and that's what Mardi Gras is all about. Now, celebrate, celebrate, celebrate at the Mardi Gras. Be a king, eat some cake, dance all night and downtown, the Indians sing with a new year, new suit they bring. You better listen what the big chiefs say, and Mardi Gras Day, get the hell out the way. Down in Treme, about the break of dawn, you can catch the Bone Gang as they pass along. They're knocking on doors, you best be aware, and follow them down to Congo Square. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate at the Mardi Gras. Be a king, eat some cake, dance all night and celebrate. In the upper nine, the stompers meet to bring into the border with a marching beat. Grab a drink, grab a date, and truck on down with St. Anne's Parade, where you can see that Zulu queen. Just stand right there on Claiborne and Orleans. If you bring a bottle of wine, you'll have to share with friends of mine. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate at the Mardi Gras. Send your king, eat some cake, dance all night and celebrate. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate at the Mardi Gras. Be a king, eat some cake, dance all night and celebrate. All right, we got a downtown second line. I'm gonna tell them. Y'all want a B flat chart or a concert chart? Okay, I'm gonna give you a B flat chart and then I'll give you a concert chord sheet. How's that? Give that to, there you go. That's for you. That's for you. All right, so this song, Jason Patterson mentioned Danny Barker Festival that's coming up this coming week, and we're all real excited about that because Danny was such an important part of our lives, and the many people in this community. He was a mentor and a storyteller and an author and an excellent guitarist and banjo player. He was born, I would say, and I'll say it now, I get on my little soapbox here and say, I think Danny Barker should be taught in every school in America, because when you study Danny Barker, you're studying the entire history of jazz from its pre-jazz origins all the way through Jelly Roll Morton and Louis Armstrong and Kid Oliver and Sidney Bechet, and through Charlie Parker, Dizzy Gillespie, the big band era with Cab Calloway's band, who he played with for almost a decade, Billie Holiday, and later with Wynton Marsalis and Dirty Dozen Brass Band. So if you study Danny, you're studying the entire history of jazz, which is our greatest cultural achievement here in America. So we all appreciate him, and we're excited about this upcoming festival. There's besides all the things that I've just mentioned, he also was somehow influential in starting an organization that these two gentlemen are leaders of, called the Black Men of Labor Social Aid and Pleasure Club. And it's very exciting. Yes, indeed. And if you haven't seen it, you're probably not from New Orleans, but if you are from New Orleans and you haven't seen it, you got to check it out when they parade once a year. Nowadays it's in October, I believe. Used to be on Memorial Day. Labor Day, excuse me. But they parade through the downtown area, 6th and 7th wards of New Orleans, and there's hundreds of people, and they call that whole configuration a second line, or they call the beat that they play a second line, or they call the dance that people do, it's a freelance dance, that's called a second line, a name of a song. This is a downtown second line we're going to do. And but I always have to say a little caveat here. My mentor here, Greg Stafford, always catches me and says, yeah, but it all started uptown. So I'm just going to let you know that. This is called the downtown second line. I'm not making any claims to the origin of it. I'm talking about this one parade that Danny Barker was influential in the beginnings of. And if you are interested in that, next week at the Danny Barker Fest, Greg and Fred Johnson, another one of the founders, I don't know if Benny's going to be there. He'll be performing at the festival, but they'll be talking about Danny quite a bit. So check that out. So to move forward now with this song, we're going to do the downtown second line. And yeah, let's just play it. Now, some of these guys have heard this one before, so it'll sound a little more musical as we start off. Hopefully a lot more musical. Let's see, where's that road map thing? Where's that road map? Oh, okay. So let's you play the head once, and then I'll sing it, and then y'all take some solos. You play the head, I'm going to sing it, and y'all. You want to take a solo on it? You don't. Okay, you don't have to. You want to take a solo? All right, and then then I'll take one, and then I'll sing it, and then you play it out. Okay, excuse me. You got that intro? Let me get the 192. Listen to the tempo. Let's listen to the tempo. One, two, 1, 2, 3.
Just hear that bass drum. Now hear that tuba, they're calling you. They're rolling on time, they're sounding so fine. Come join the downtown second line. Downtown New Orleans, Treme Band music fills the air. Sunday afternoon, down Claymore, 6th and 7th floor. Just hear that bass drum. That's Uncle Lionel. They're rolling on time, they're sounding so fine. Come join the downtown second line. All right. Thank you. Mind if we do that one more time? Okay, I'm going to do it with banjo. Sounds good. Thank you, thank you. I got to check the time. How am I doing on time? Once again, that's Marie Watanabe on piano. Uncle Benny Jones on snare drum. Mr. Greg Stafford on the bass drum.
Dr. Michael White on clarinet. Mr. Craig Klein on trombone. Doc. Raymond Williams on trumpet. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Seva Venet, and I think this might be the last tune we play. Maybe we'll do another just traditional tune, just for your all pleasure, since we're scheduled till 3. So let's play this one more time, and get that. And some people ask, what is that instrument? Well, this is a 6-string banjo. If you come from some other place, you probably think, I thought only banjos 5 strings. What's that thing you're playing? But this is old style New Orleans. The 5-string banjo never made it in New Orleans music. Instead, they had 4 strings, either tuned like a viola or a violin, or they had 6-string banjos. And most of the early New Orleans banjo legends that were very influential on the music that evolved were 6-string players from here in New Orleans: Johnny St. Cyr, Bud Scott, Papa Charlie Jackson, Danny Barker, to name a few. Anyway, here we go with, and if you want some CDs, I have a CD over here covering the history of the banjo in New Orleans, so you can check those out if you want. And here we go with the downtown second line. Let's get that tempo. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Downtown second line, the sound of trumpet fills the air. On Sunday afternoon, down Claiborne, 6th and 7th Ward, just hear that bass drum. I hear that tuba. They're rolling on time. They're sounding so fine. Come join the downtown second line.
Just hear that bass drum. Now hear that tuba, they're calling you. They're rolling on time, they're sounding so fine. Come join the downtown Lincoln line. How about a hand for Greg Stafford on that bass drum? Oh boy. We got time for the Saints, y'all. Let's do the Saints and get out of here. Yeah, chart, yeah. Oh, you have to Google it, bro. When the Saints go marching in, when the Saints go marching in, yes, I want to be in that number, yes indeed. When the Saints go marching in, when the sun begins to shine, when the sun begins to shine, yes, I want to be in that number. Yeah, when the Saints go marching in, we are standing in the footsteps of the ones who have gone before. But we'll all be reunited, yes, on the banks of that heavenly shore. Oh, when the Saints go marching in, oh, when the Saints go marching in, yes, I want to be in that number. Yeah, when the Saints go marching in. Yep. All right, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now you can say you've heard some New Orleans music. Have a safe trip home, and to all your locals, thanks for being here. Thanks for your support.
Gentlemen, thank you very much. Thank you so much. It was fun. Hope you enjoyed it.
Okay. I'm a little rusty, but I'll be all right. When I get on with you, that W4, I'll be all right.